5, number 3, Josh Hart. Starting at the other side.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Josh Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And here are the Pelicans now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Ball against Graham. From the elbow, here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Valanciunas, good. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram, the 3. No good on the shot.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. Outside Paul. Second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Agile move by CP3. Navigating the contact and getting his shot.
Here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks down the long J.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Graham finds Ingram. Valanciunas with it. Stolen by Bridges. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns leading. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Ayton. Crowder, pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Over Graham.
Great job there from Valanciunas not to give any ground on that shot.
You know, if they're looking for stops, they can't give it back on the defensive glass.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Third is Jonas Valanciunas.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, we've seen guys get traded, become the guy for a team, and excel. One example is Brandon Ingram going to New Orleans as the piece in the Anthony Davis deal in the summer of 2019.
Both good from the line that time. During his first year in the Big Easy, Ingram thrived as the focus of the Pelicans offense, named to his first All-Star game.
And at just 22 years old, B.A., it wasn't just Ingram averaging over 23 points per game. It was his 39% shooting from deep, also throwing in about 6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. Brandon made a statement in his first year in New Orleans that he can be a franchise player in this league. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Booker against Graham.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Williamson. Over Bridges. Outside Graham. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball passes to Booker. Going inside. Hart with the defensive effort. The Pelicans trail. Graham finds Williamson. Graham with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Williamson. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Paul. Over Graham, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Graham. There's the triple. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And there's Ayton on the assist from Crowder. Ayton's got 10.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Bridges against Ingram. Crowder with a steal. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Now here's Williamson. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Devontae Graham.
He throws good for Graham.
The line for 2.
And both free throws good for Graham. Outside Payne. Some solid defense from Hayes. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has been impressive so far.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 9-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Lewis in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And Phoenix shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Saric, the pass to Payne. Outside Johnson. Pass to Shaman. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Johnson.
Phoenix, Cameron Johnson at the line for two.
And so he makes both from the line.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Lewis, defended by Payne. Alexander Walker. No good from outside. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Shamet. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 12.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Temple. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Hayes with it. And finished off by Hayes.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. The Pelicans making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes. One shot.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now here's Payne, covered by Satoransky. From 12 feet. Satoransky pulls it in. The Pelicans shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Saric. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Saric has got his first basket.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Satoransky. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The three. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Saric. Here's the second effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Marshall. Ingram's checked in for Temple. And Hart subbed in for Alexander Walker. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Johnson. Crowder comes in for Bridges. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Now here's Ingram. And Ayton pulls it down. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Ingram against Crowder. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Dario Saric.
I mean, Zion hit the ground running when he first got into the league. He went from the first pick overall in 2019 to an all-star in no time flat.
Rams checked in for Satoransky.
Williamson at the line for 1.
The free throw off from Williamson. Smitty, when you think about the rapid ascension of Zion Williamson, you also see his improvement clearly in his stat line.
That's right. He's taking and hitting more outside shots, playing with terrific physicality, and that will make your numbers go up across the line.
Here's Saric. Pass to Aiden. Outside Booker. Stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. It's stolen by Saric. The Suns have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Crowder, pass to Booker. There's 1:17 left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Graham, the pass to Ingram. Williamson with it. Saric covers. Hart from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Lewis has checked in for the Pelicans.
3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for your Pelicans.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half.
Lewis Jr.
Outside Paul. Inside. Here's Aiden. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Aiden's got 14 points.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored him 10-2 during this run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Devontae Graham. That's good from Aiden.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ingram. The 3 ball. And Chris Paul clears it away. They get the rebound. And Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's got 6 here in the quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points and 10 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team. Numerous guys that played good court vision, moved the ball.
And after a very lopsided one-sided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Here's Williamson. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here's Valanciunas. Graham for 3.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Ayton inside. Covered by Ingram. Ayton, no good. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Hart finds Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Williamson. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Crowder against Williamson. Here's Graham. And the Pelicans miss again.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing. There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
To the paint. Ayton inside. He's against Hayes. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Temple's checked in. New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Bridges. Hayes against Ayton. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. DeAndre Ayton, 4th.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Alexander Walker grabs a board.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
3-pointer. And again, no good by New Orleans. Crowder outside. Tries again. Oh, and he got...
Get the turn. Yeah. Famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you first. Like ooh, if you love me, grease my scalp with this. Like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself. time, don't you?
The sun shining brightly in downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Well,
hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich alone, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen it up when you open. It's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's a. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Busy night in Philadelphia. An incredible skyline in the distance. A tremendous city. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then Monday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Hey, Brian. Well, the 76ers, they've taken their play to another level. Ben Simmons said, quote, "It's just growth. It's not easy to win, especially in the playoffs, but we have a lot of talent. I believe in my ability to make this team better and help win a championship, and I think we have the pieces to do it."
Could be their year, Allie. Thanks. As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, B.A., especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid, the big men inside. Curry and Green, the 2 and the 3. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That shot, no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, it's important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Embiid. That one rolls around and rims out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. He does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Embiid. He drains it from the right block.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed the skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries. At some points, I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Simmons against Irving. Here's Harden. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
Here's Green. Blocked.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the prowl.
Irving, the pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Green. Harris outside. Goes up at the elbow. That's good on the jumper.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Harden. Outside Irving. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Irving. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Griffin's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. The three from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Thibault comes in for Green, and it's Maxey in for Simmons. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes remaining.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Thibault with it, and it's Mills picking him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The 76ers, 4th.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton is checked in. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Drummond.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Thibault. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Mills. The kick to Durant. From deep three-point range, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris passes to Drummond. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. here's Drummond, pounded by Harris. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Milton, all sorts of time, and the shot is good. Harris making the play.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, it's clear the defense.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
Great to have you with us.
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. And it's Griffin in at the center. Now here's Durant after the miss from Joel Embiid. KD against Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid.
Lift plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Count the basket.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Simmons against Irving. Griffin with the steal. Harden surveying the D. Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Harden scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
That's his first personal foul.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Simmons passes to Green. This one for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
To me, you've got to chase Danny Green off the line. Make this guy put it on the deck because the three-point shot is his most dangerous weapon.
Durant with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the power Simmons puts behind his drive, making it tough for the defense to stop him.
Out to Harris, the tray, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Simmons. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Driving in, and Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Here's KD. Here's Griffin. That one doesn't go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Griffin slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Moving against Simmons. It's Curry outside. They get it again, and Embiid throws it down.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Green slams it in.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
It's Durant with the drive. No good on that one. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Harris against KD. Harris inside. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Curry, guarded by Harden. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Harden, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harris passes to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. 4th in free throw percentage, 9th in scoring, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Korkmaz, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Over in the corner, Brown. Aldridge left side. Over Thibault. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Bill's out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Here's Claxton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. Here's Aldridge. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Milton. Drummond working against Brown. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
Andre Drummond has attacked defensively, as long as he's been in the league, boy, those second chance points come quickly to this guy.
And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And both free throws good for Mills.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's the pass to Drummond. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Korkmaz, no good. The net shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Mills kicks to Harris. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And Drummond throws it down.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
For Philadelphia, they had gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Maxey. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. The dish to Johnson. Brown outside. From deep. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Johnson. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And it's in there. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Griffin. Green finds Harris. And Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Here's KD. He has 5. 1:44 left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Simmons. Green inside, defended by Durant. Here's Embiid, count it from 12. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden with it. In the corner, Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, catch and shoot. Is that Joe Harris' specialty? I think it is.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6, and there's... The call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Paul Millsap is checked in for Harris.
Coming out from the floor for the Nets, Paul Millsap.
52 seconds left in the first half. Simmons passes to Harris. 6 to shoot. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Harden finds Griffin, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden on the wing. Good on the triple.
James Harden.
Harden's got 9.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
And here is Simmons to the middle. Here's Embiid. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Taking a look at the 76ers, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Outside the wings are Curry and Green. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now, here is Harden. Here's Griffin, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Can't hit that one. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Curry on the wing. 5 points in the game. Irving against Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot misses. Nets trail by 6. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got the first field goal of the second half for the Nets. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Durant. They double-team KD over Harris. And Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Passes to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got 8 points.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
KD against Harris. Durant kicks to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Durant. A shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Now, here is Irving. He kicks it to KD. Irving against Simmons. Durant, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Harris misses.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Harris. And Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Maxey passes to Milton. And the layup falls. He's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Mills looking it over. Down low. Claxton no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Here's Drummond, and that's going to be a travel.
Brooklyn ball.
Nets trail by 8.
2 minutes.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the jam by Harden.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
1:49 left to play here in the third. Maxey passes to Drummond. Driving the lane. And it's denied. Harden outside to the paint. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here is Harden. 6-point game. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
Maxey lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
From deep, Harden. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Claxton.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Thibault. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. Harden outside. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
And so he makes both from the line. Outside, Simmons shoots the three, and that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead. They lead by one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. Now, here is Harden after the miss from Andre Drummond. Drummond working against Harden. Aldridge down low to take the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Once he gets the ball down low, Aldridge has an array of moves. Hard to stop the savvy veteran.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Tobias Harris comes in for Maxey. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Curry against Harden. It's Curry with the drive. Millsap grabs the miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Irving kicks to Harden. The kick out to Irving. Fires the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Offensive rebound. Here's Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Accepting more and more responsibility over the years. Harris recognizing how good and valuable he is offensively on the backboard.
Now, here is Irving. Harden outside. And Embiid with the block. In the corner, Simmons with it. And there's the feed to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Simmons. They kick it out to Green. No one there. Curry as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 4. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. There's the triple. Buries it from 3-point range.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kevin Durant in for Paul Millsap. Brooklyn on defense. They trail by 1. Simmons finds Green. Shot clock at 6. Harris outside. Over KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harris.
Drafted late in the 2011 first round, Tobias Harris has been traded a few times in his career. And players like Tobias who can bring shooting and length, they will always be in high demand.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 3-point game. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Harris. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Irving passes to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
Here's Simmons after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Harris. Outside Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend.
wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Passes it to Embiid. Over Harden. Embiid, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
KD's shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Curry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
And for your Sixers, Seth Curry taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant at the line for 2.
It's the first, and that brings them within 8.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
And so Durant nails them both. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Simmons with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Durant in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Ball. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one good for 2.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Can't trust these Philly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. Devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger. I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different. I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I
participate in. On deck 8, you can customize your...
Got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now the presentation of the awards ceremony.
It's our favorite day of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Tate and Tice holding down the forward spots. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green, and it's Wood in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, they've got Chris Middleton, He's out there with Drew Holiday. Rodney Hood is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Portis in at the power forward position. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Tice with the defensive effort. Now here's Tate, defended by Hood. And there's the call on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Wood passes to Tatum. Outside Wall. Clock at 6.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension will continue to be the franchise for years to come.
You know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately, avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. You know, with Giannis and his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late-game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows. He recognizes it. And he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
Now here's Tate. Outside, Green. Off target with the 3. It's Middleton on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Holiday. Outside Hood. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Antetokounmpo against Tice. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's closely guarded and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Tate driving in. Pass to Tice. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's Holiday with a drive, and Holiday powers it home.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
The Rockets on offense, trailing by 4. Wall against Holiday. Wall, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Hood. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wall covering. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Down low. Green for three. The shot comes out. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Antetokounmpo outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Green covering. Middleton, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Tate with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Tate passes to Wall. Tice with the ball. Outside, Green. Wood inside. Middleton covering. Tice. And finished off by Tice.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Hood.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Tate. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Connaughton comes in for Hood. Allen, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Hill in for Holiday. Now here's Hill. Over Wall. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And Wood's shown great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position. Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
To the paint. Here's Connaughton. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Gordon outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hill for three. No good. And Houston. Will come the other way. Pass to Wall. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Şengün, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And here's Lopez. Misses the three. Now here's Wall. Throws it up high.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Pass to Connaughton. Now Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
The bounce right on the money. Great setup.
From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead, up by 4, and the second quarter is on its way with. And the Greek Freak says he's feeling comfortable offensively.
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for.
Grant, have you ever seen a big man like Giannis who dominates with the dribble drive?
I'm not sure I've ever seen that. I mean, well, Zion's 4 inches shorter, but he might be the only other one in that category.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys. What do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
George Hill out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in a...
More can I say? Top billing, that's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you clap your hands? Your hands, your